to you. Barca versus Vitality. The winner moves on to the next stage. There's one going out across net. Itachi lets it through. And now putting it upfield to Ronicky. K-Dop able to get the stop. Ronicky was low on boost, couldn't go up. Now he's got boost from the corner, but that gets away from him. Itachi off the ceiling, denied by K-Dop. Devo, light pass, but it was too far away from Ronicky. However, Ronicky, that pre-flip breaks up the counterattack. Barca already putting it to Vitality's defense.
That's what you like to see. That first minute sets a good tone for a team like Barca. Under pressure, Ronicky bumps off the crossbar, and oh no. I said sets the tone, and that immediately went back the other way. Off the crossbar, couldn't have its second chance at it. Very peak. That's a freebie for him.
Oh, that was actually the perfect hit from Alpha. Just high enough to force Ronicky up, but Ronicky goes into the goal. It bounces off that crossbar, comes back out. Well placed in a stellar counterattack from Vitality. Going for another, but they're denied. Itachi off the back wall. K-Dop looking for passes. Alpha has got some space. Devo coming off the ceiling. It's passed around him. Devo will pop it up now.
Oh, that was unfortunate. Devo, I really think, had a beautiful setup right there, and the only reason it didn't lead to a more fruitful push up the field is because a lot of Barca sitting on low boost, and they just don't have anything in the tank to try and follow up each other.
Now double commit from Vitality. K-Dop's last back. Ronicky's taking the shot. That's a nightmare for Vitality, and Ronicky shooting from the midfield will get the goal.
Ooh, they're able to rally, and K-Dop doesn't really feel like he had a good read as that ball slammed off the ceiling. Had maybe 40 boost or so when I went to his camera, and he was thinking about it, but just decided he'd take his chances rotating back. But Ronicky on it so fast and put it to the correct part of the net, and Barca are right back in it.
And it's unfair. You know, your K-Dop, your teammates double commit on a ball. They leave you last back against Ronicky.
Good luck.
And it ended pretty much how you'd expect. So now we're all tied up. Devo, center to Ronicky, play broken up. Alpha diving to that one, getting it to bounce. Itachi will take it downfield, getting a couple touches, going for a 50, and now off the ceiling down. Alpha clears it out. Beating Ronicky to that ball. Great speed from Alpha.
Nice.
Also that clear from Devo, doing wonders. Now this center ball, good 50 from Itachi. Ronicky airborne, look at that aerial passing prowess from Barca.
What a play. Ronicky gets that pinch challenge, goes and steals the corner boost, and Itachi throws one right to him. All of Vitality thinking about where this ball's gonna go. Is it off the backboard? Is he gonna air dribble it? Nope. You've thought too long and too hard about it. He's just handed it across the pitch to Ronicky, and he turned it in with authority.
And Ronicky had jumped a split second before that ball was even hit by Itachi. Barca's such a fun team to watch on offense, and now on defense, Ronicky keeps that out on the goal line. Itachi can't make contact on that ball, leaving the door open for K-Dop to pass into the middle. Very big shot is going to be high. Ooh, and now the follow-up, a weak shot as well. Vitality, a good chance, but they didn't make anything of it.
Yeah, it looked to me like K-Dop was playing the block. I think he expected Devo to be able to follow that play, and that's a big miss from everyone, and Itachi is going to be able to turn that one into the left side of the goal. K-Dop trying to follow Ronicky up the backboard. Instead of driving up, chose to fly, and I think that kind of made that approach a little bit less consistent than you would like. Didn't have as much room to adjust after he jumped because he flew instead of driving up the wall, but maybe felt like he needed the speed, and one way or the other, Barca up 2.
I think both Ronicky and Fairy Peak thought that K-Dop was going to get that touch. Itachi taking advantage of everyone missing. Now 2-goal padding for Barca as they are under 2 minutes left in game 1. Looking to close it out. And now, is that going in? It's off the post. Devo, the rebound. He'll clean up, but Ronicky blasted that downfield.
Oh, the perfect touch, too. I mean, sure, I guess perfect would have been in, but I mean, he didn't have any boost in the tank. He used everything just to get up and and put the nose on that ball. I mean, that's just a perfect snap read and quick decision-making, and how about execution as well? You don't even have to mention that.
Ronicky playing very well in game 1. 2 goals, 2 assists to his name. Alpha trying to make some magic happen, and life still for Vitality. Alpha, a gorgeous pass down to Ferry.
Life is right, plenty of time. Devo jumping a little bit too early, expecting Alpha to maybe try and score that ball himself. And Devo, as soon as he jumped, he lost the ability to adjust to wherever Alpha put it. And Alpha, presence of mind, holding onto that flip just a moment longer to see what the defense gave him, and he worked his way around it.
Vitality not out of it just yet. Alpha, that was such a good pass to Ferry, good finish. Now Alpha will finish it himself.
Well, you say Itachi, he's this great third man, but no third man is comfortable in this position. Ball over the shoulder, hard as well, and you're caught so far forward. He initially thought about trying to get up to it, knew he wasn't going to reach it, tried to take his chances on a block, but too late at that point.
Things getting interesting now. Vitality need to get one more. Could at least force overtime. That shot going wide.
And still double committing. Wow. Vitality, they're playing real tight to say the least, and Alpha, I think, in charge of buying time here.
Gate up. Is able to get a bit of a bounce. Devo will give up possession. Alpha hard off the corner. Couldn't get the second touch. Itachi wanted to follow that back up. Now Ferry Peak over to Alpha. K-Dop's in the middle. K-Dop, oh, the pass is too far out of his reach, but the rebound out. K-Dop now getting the ball, but it's behind him. Barca's defense was vulnerable there. Still are. Ferry Peak, flip reset.
Ooh.
Bounces down. K-Dop challenges. Now this is going to be a numbers advantage for Barca, and Itachi doesn't hit the shot. Alpha taking it downfield. This could be the last attempt for Vitality. Another infield pass from Alpha. Oh, Ferry Peak is there again. Vitality tie it with 1 second left.
Oh, you gotta see how Barca let this happen. Okay, Devo doesn't get the touch, that's fine. Oh, Ronicky, and Itachi doesn't even jump. Oh.
Oh, Ronicky. Itachi probably had all his
Thought
faith
Ronicky had
in Ronicky.
Oh, that's ugly. Either way, I think that's just letting your foot off the gas pedal at the wrong moment if you're Barca. I don't care if you double commit right there. It's 0 seconds. Just jump. Block the ball. I know Ronicky missed it, but that's no reason you can't do it too, especially if the game's going to end.
Yeah, that was a collapse in regulation from Barca. We'll see how they fare in OT. Devo tried to get that touch, but it went all the way through. Devo now going for a second follow-up touch. K-Dop challenged him. It's going to kick high. Itachi centers to Ronicky. Ronicky shot denied by Ferry Peak on the goal line. Now Ferry Peak centering, going for it himself. Devo, beautiful double tap. 1v1 situation. Itachi versus K-Dop. The flick saved. Alpha comes in off the wall. Itachi, the shot too weak. Now the follow-up. Devo will put that wide.
And Alpha demonstrating perfectly why you rush back on defense. Do not get lazy. If he hesitated at all, he would not have been able to make that save. However, even with Barca's collapse in regulation, this first minute of overtime shows I don't think they're very fazed about it. They're putting the pressure on Vitality.
Certainly are. And you feel like if Itachi goes to the left post, that's certainly a goal. Ronicky will pinch this all the way back. Ferry Peak booming it to the side. Devo going straight for net. K-Dop clears it to the corner. Ronicky challenged by Alpha. Itachi up. Looks like he's gonna miss. Barely gets a piece of it. Itachi now off the ceiling. Alpha turns for chase. Ronicky gets there first. Clearing it to the corner. Ronicky centers to Itachi. Itachi will get challenged now. K-Dop in his own corner. Floating it up. Ferry Peak over to Alpha. Alpha is going to go off the corner. Double tap, but it's barely misread. That is a very difficult read.
Very tight angle indeed, and Ronicky knows he doesn't have anything. I think both teams might take a breather here with that bump on Devo, and that will do it. Straight out into the neutral ground, so everyone gonna have at least a chance to grab some boost.
K-Dop was on the backboard, ready for that Devo touch. Hitachi. Now Devo in the corner. Oh, he flips past the ball, giving space to Vitality. K-Dop double tap. Goes off the backboard, follow up from Ferry, it's a barely miss. Now Devo gonna have to wave dash this through, he's got no boost. Does get that corner steal though.
You respect the hustle from Devo there, you know, you never know what's about to happen. Maybe you get out in front.
Finesse play from Ronicky, but it's shut down. Devo off the elbow and barely out. That could have been game achieves. Now it's up to Ronicky to get a good clear. Oh, not the greatest touch. Oh. Now rebound out to Ferry. Ronicky will get the save. And a huge challenge win. That might be heading towards net. It is. Ferry Peak, however, will knock it to the corner. Devo down. Alpha winding up. It's going to go hard off the ceiling. Itachi ready and waiting. Not the greatest touch. Now he's challenged by K-Dop. Will pop it high. Alpha to the sidewall. Devo low on boost. Doesn't strike it very cleanly. Itachi was left to make a stop, and he did, but that was a scary moment.
You know, I'm sitting here casting the game, and my muscles are clenching up. I can't even imagine what's going on in the mind of the defense.
Alpha. Good speed. Ronicky looking for Devo in the corner, but he finds Ferry Peak instead. Double tap. Shut down. Ronicky to the middle. Itachi shot. K-Dop gets high in the net to get that save. That was well placed from Itachi. Now a mix-up in front of net. Vitality, they're recovering. Barca continue to put a barrage on net, but Alpha airborne.
Wow.
Will take that ball downfield.
And K-Dop consistently finding him in these last man back situations here in this overtime. And I have touted his defensive prowess before, but you can only do so much. He's gotten good, but I don't know how many one-on-twos, one-on-ones he can stop.
Ronicky keen to get that double. But the backboard defense from Vitality is holding strong. Now Alpha, solo play potential. Bounced off that ball. I'm not sure if he got his flip reset. Didn't look like it. Devo getting pushed aside as he's trying to take that ball down the field. Now Barca out of their own corner. Rebound out to K-Dop. The change up. K-Dop in the lower corner. Vitality complete the comeback. It took 5 minutes and 14 seconds of overtime, but they do it.
Now there's the veteran play from K-Dop. Yeah, you're gonna make it look like you're about to go try and smash that into the center or the right side of the goal. Then at the last moment, just flip that car around, get it out to the back post, go right behind the defender. And the guy rotating into Barca's net, oh, he knew he was toast. He didn't even try.
Yeah, that was
K-Dop had him dead.
Dead to rights. And Vitality, it's tough to believe that they completed that comeback. It was a long way for them to go, but they kept marching one goal at a time. As we take a look, the highlights from this game, it was all Barcelona at the beginning.
Oh, yeah, and even at the start of overtime, it was still Barca. A lot of great pressure, some phenomenal passes. This one from Alpha, the previous one from Itachi to Ronicky. And just a lot of great work digging the ball out of the corner, and that's that collapse at 1 second that Barca's definitely going to be kicking himself for, and K-Dop showing why that he was always one of the best goal scorers. He really has a lot of different ways to beat you to the back of the net.
And they scored 3 goals in 1 minute and 28 seconds. Now game 2, see if Barca can keep that offensive pressure going, or if Vitality has figured out how to beat this Barca squad consistently. It was a close call last game, and now Itachi will strike first early.
Itachi just cut this man in half in the midfield. Alpha had no chance. Oh, the quick recovery off the sidewall with no boost. just a hard cut right and back to the left to go all the way to the back post. Alpha, I don't think, thought that he could recover that quickly from that position.
Backboard to Alpha. Oh, that's going to be a unfortunate situation. Itachi ready to make this save.
Yeah.
And where did Ronicky even come from to get this hit?
The corner. He came from the opposite corner, which, I mean, it's not a bad play from Ronicky to take that. It looks bad because it resulted in a goal, but if you zoom out and look at it, because he had everyone beat to that ball, if he hits it the right direction, it's fine. But since it goes back, it looks awful.
He was trying to block the shooting lane, got there at the worst possible timing.
Yeah, doesn't even want to let Itachi like have to worry about it. Ronicky's just thinking, I've got everyone beat. I'll just take the ball away, and just a little bit off.
So despite scoring early, Barca give up the lead yet again. K-Dop controlling it on his own back wall, poking it around Devo. Got some space, pass infield to Ferry, and it skips off K-Dop again. Itachi now can't get it past Alpha. Alpha, a light touch. Ronicky into the corner. Ferry Peak challenges it, not letting Barca clear this out of their half. Devo now trying to wind up, can't get it past Alpha. Alpha carrying the ball to the backboard. Itachi going for a ground pinch. K-Dop was ready. Now K-Dop attempting to take things all on his own. Alpha in his own corner. Air dribbling out. Devo pops it high. Ferry Peak will get there first. Off the ceiling and down. Devo and Ronicky double commit. K-Dop denied by Devo. Great speed from Itachi to beat Ferry Peak out in the midfield. Ferry Peak booming it up to Alpha. Alpha. Maybe he wanted to get that back to Ferry. Didn't work out, but Devo with a miss. That'll make things interesting. Ferry with the challenge. Now Ronicky trying to get around the ball. K-Dop challenges him. Forcing it through the middle. Still floating by the side of the net.
You could see that killer instinct from Vitality as well. As soon as Devo missed that ball, first player to that challenge from Vitality went to go see if they won the ball, and then as soon as he was past the play, immediately went to go demo the people on the goal line, because they all knew that they just made a big mistake here, and if we get this ball, we're going to have a good chance at a goal. And it's that quick recognition and the ability to jump on mistakes. And Ronicky, what in the world are you trying to do as Alpha? Able to recover and block the second shot, but that would have been something special.
Ronicky has been threatening, but coming up just short even on that play. And before it, moments before, he had that double tap that normally he would read, and he wasn't able to connect on that double tap attempt either. So Ronicky, few opportunities, not as clean as we've seen him take them before. Infield pass to Itachi. That was a good bang-bang play, but still well defended. Alpha now downfield to the Barca corner. Devo struggling with it. Ronicky getting up to break up the play. Another double commit from Itachi and Ronicky. Ronicky less than half a tank to deal with that ball. He'll be out of boost now. Itachi hoping to buy time. Alpha getting blocked now above the Vitality net. Ferry Peak clearing it to the sidewall. Alpha has K-Dop in the middle. Big pass broken up by Ronicky. And now Itachi left to save it. He does. Backboard bounce. Alpha over to Ferry. Ferry tried to pass it back, and now skipping all the way to the corner. Ronicky, it's a chase. And K-Dop beat him to it.
And James, you're hitting the nail on the head right now. Itachi making a couple of big clears on defense and another big block right there to try and keep the pressure going for Barca. There's the demo. Ronicky can't get it in. Devo follow up into the middle, and that was Alpha 54, I think, got pushed up the back of the goal here. It was close. Oh, he hit the lip rotating in.
Oh, that's devastating. That feels bad, hitting the lip.
It happens to the best of us.
If it happens to Alpha, that's true. Fake from Devo!
Oh,
Devo! He does him dirty!
Ooh, boy, did he. He goes, oh, here comes the big pass. Boing, bye-bye. And K-Dop's sitting there like, oh, no, I just let that happen. Because K-Dop drove at that ball, too, instead of going to the net.
The player banner was perfect, too. It was a calculator that just said easy. That was
did get
filthy.
him real good there.
Wow. Devo.
Ooh, not done yet.
But Itachi's going to flick that far. And Alpha with the miss. Fortunate that it wasn't bouncing in. Itachi doesn't have the boost to go for the double. Ronicky, center ball, K-Dop upfield. Fairy Peak had to fight through that, and Alpha couldn't flip into it. Struggling with that. And now this game certainly gonna go to Barca.
Yeah, Alpha had to try here, was caught just a bit too far forward. Honestly, he was pretty close considering how far forward he got caught. That flip had almost the perfect amount of direction on it, where he would catch it on the outside of the car, but just got on top of the wheel a little bit, couldn't poke it outside the lines, and that will definitely mean game 2 to Barca. So, man, this was a game. This really had everything, didn't it?
Oh, it certainly did. It certainly did. It seemed like Vitality might have been able to bring this back at one point, and then Barca kicking it into high gear. Devo and Itachi having a fantastic game. Roniki's shooting wasn't as on point, but it didn't really matter. Barca take this one 4-1, and now we're tied up in the series.
I think it's funny that you mentioned that last point about Vitality, you know, and feeling like they were never really out of it. And it's just because, you know, when you have players like K-Dop and Fairy Peak and Alpha, who wins a European MVP so early on into his RLCS career, you become players that are perfectly aware of you have won in so many different situations that a loss like this one doesn't really faze you. And that's what experience teaches you at the top level. And, you know, Vitality knows they let this one get away. Yes, there were some phenomenal shots put on goal, like this big fake from Devo. There was some spicy things that happened in this game. But at the end of the day, they all know that that's only 5 minutes, right? And now it's tied 1-1. So let's go play the next.
And it's always, I love watching Barca play. They really are so fun to watch offensively. You know it's going to be an offensive showing.
I'm looking forward to it. I was really digging Itachi's performance on defense. Made a couple of real big stops on defense. You talked about that before the series even started. Itachi with some big blocks, big saves, great clears. The ability to keep the pressure going when they got on offense at the end of that game, just phenomenal from him.
Alpha gonna drop that down off the crossbar. K-Dop the rebound. They're always looking to hit Alpha up in the air, and he doesn't fail them.
Real nice job. You're absolutely right. I mean, Alpha just went up there and got that ball. He's just thinking, okay, K-Dop just lifted it over the defense. I mean, who knows if he's trying to put it towards him or if he's just trying to hit it off the wall. Either way, Alpha's thinking, yeah, I can get that. Let's knock it back down. And they'll put it home because Vitality plays so tight to each other.
And we've seen that same type of play multiple times already from Vitality. Just put it up in open space and make it a race. It's like when you have an incredibly talented wide receiver, you just lob it. Say, go get it. Ronicky, the last one back, had to dodge the demo. Rebound out to Alpha. Going for the double tap off the lower corner. Didn't pan out. And a huge dunk from Devo. Oh, my.
And to make it worse, it goes straight into the back of the net, too. I mean, it's just a big clear. He's just sizing it up, and boy, does he make a perfect read on where Fairy Peak's going to hit that ball. Just crushed him.
Devo predicting that. Maybe just going for a dunk, but got a bit more.
A lot more.
And they'll take it. Backboard pass. Itachi, another good stop on defense. Devo. And I love seeing Devo's offensive ability unlocked. I feel like with that addition of Itachi, you know, taking over that last man back role, which Devo had to take on for a bit.
Yeah.
Now that Itachi's here, he's been freed up, and we're really seeing him produce.
And I think that's also a really good thing, because if you think back to when, you know, Devo won his world championship with Northern Gaming, what feels like an eternity ago. I mean, he was an offensive monster. He was lighting up the scoreboard left and right. And so I think it's a good thing to get a player like that who, when they were playing their best, they were an offensive powerhouse. And I think you're right. Bringing in Tachi is absolutely the right move because it lets you have a bit more of that solid anchor in the backfield and let your players do what they're naturally inclined to do.
I almost saw Devo make that cut work. Itachi, a great touch from a high shot to buy time for his teammates to get into position. Devo gonna get stopped out by Fairy Peak. Itachi again to the side. So quick to get back up. Now Devo off the ceiling will make that read. Bouncing off the side to Ronicky. Ronicky over to the corner. Itachi up early. The read was on point, but Fairy Peak was a bit faster. Ball skims into the corner. Bump. Fairy Peak had gotten that bump. If Alpha was able to find a shot, the net would have been vulnerable. Now bouncing out. Ronicky going for the dunk on Fairy. It's over to Alpha. Alpha, that shot off the post and wide. Itachi booms it upfield. Ronicky, can he get the read? It's a bounce pass off the backboard. Save. Devo low on boost. Couldn't get there in time. And that was some high octane action from one side of the field to the other.
Yeah, that was both teams firing the big artillery salvos there from their own half. And Barca so close, but you're right, Devo running out of boost at the wrong time. Just didn't have enough in the tank, was focused on shooting it. And instead, that meant that he had to slow down a little bit, allowed K-Dop to take it away, and you remain tied going into the final 90 seconds.
Talk about a close call as well from that long shot. I believe it was from Alpha. That hit off the post that really kick-started that whole exchange. Alpha has K-Dop in the middle. Air dribble. K-Dop and Alpha double committing. Itachi can't get it past Fairy Peak. Fairy Peak standing tall in that situation where he was disadvantaged. Alpha taking time. Going for an air dribble clear. Itachi bumps Alpha. So it's right to Ronicky. Ronicky bumped on takeoff, stays with it.
Oh.
Now Itachi over to Ronicky, but Ronicky had to bail out. Now with boost rotating back, but it's over his head. Devo in the corner, first touch, bounces out to the middle, going for a 50, pushing it through. Devo doing work to get this out of his own half. Alpha again with his air dribble, popping it up again. Now to the corner, Ronicky getting beaten by Fairy Peak. Fairy Peak the follow-up, it's bouncing in front of net. Devo will go for the clear, dunked by K-Dop. Back to the corner, Alpha. It's a beautiful pass. Devo will pop it for Ronicky, and now Ronicky will get the clear. Vitality not giving Barca much time with that lob. But Vitality rather on the back foot. Backward pass. Devo's up. K-Dop can't get it past Devo. Ronicky airborne wants to get that to the corner. Oh, this could make it through. Oh, Devo over to Ronicky. Ronicky shot off the post and out. Are you serious? That was as close as you can get.
Almost caught Vitality sleeping, thinking, all right, that one didn't go in. They'll let it fall and we'll go to overtime. Nope. Always stay vigilant. Barca almost make them pay, and we'll see if they regret it here in OT.
That was remarkable. Devo had such a good pass to Ronicky. Ronicky had no boost, landed on a single pad, almost hit the shot. K-Dop, weak hit to the corner. Ronicky corner pass. Devo going for net. Saved. And Alpha rather will get that cleared. Fairy Peak with the save. That was a tight spot. Now K-Dop to the corner. Trying to pass that to the middle. Ronicky needs some help from Itachi. Awkward ball. Devo misses the hit, and Fairy Peak will end the game. Another overtime win for Vitality.
Tough break here for Devo, rotating in smoothly into the midfield. He moves further to that near post because he thinks his teammate is going to win that challenge on the back wall. Does not go as planned, pops right over his shoulder, and he just doesn't have the space to make the adjustment to stay with the ball. Vitality goes over his head, and now they have the lead in the series.
And that all started with the awkward situation that was created in the corner. I think it was Ronicky didn't necessarily make the most optimal defensive play in that corner. It left Itachi out. He was a bit vulnerable. Devo then out of position to handle that last shot. So we take a look at how this game started. A quick goal from that pass down from Alpha, and then the big dunk from Devo.
Man. And to be honest, you see a lot of shots in this game, and there's that big salvo back the other way. So close in 0 seconds. Couldn't quite get there, just off the post. But, you see a lot of goals on the highlights, right? But to be honest, I think that was a defensive showcase from both teams. A lot of really great stops in some tight situations and some awkward situations as well, able to adjust quite nicely. The fact that one ended 2-1, I think both teams did a really nice job keeping each other out of the goal in that one.
Yeah, and some of it was just those shots that narrowly missed. You think about those two posts that could have been the difference. And this has been an entertaining series. We'll see if Barca can force Game 5 or if Vitality will clinch the spot in the next phase of the tournament right here and right now. That was a big bump on Devo. Ronicky taking his time. Ronicky had no boost, so that's why he had to take that time. And now Devo trying to get that downfield.
Yep, good move there from Devo. He was following that ball back all the way onto his own side and doing the calculations in his head if he could get the boost and save it. Knew he couldn't just take it across the goal. Let your teammates worry about the fallout. Ronicky under pressure, and Alpha is well beat to this ball. Barca's going to be just fine here.
Ronicky, ball played perfectly around him. Everyone on Barca so low. Devo has the most with 40. Finally, Itachi getting some boost from the corner. He'll go up to challenge Alpha and does so well. But it gets it out to Ronicky. Alpha delaying the pass, floating it up for K-Dop. Fairy Peak won't be able to get there. Ronicky's going to blast it downfield. Now Fairy Peak bounces it off his own corner. Dunk from Itachi. Pinches out to Ronicky. Ronicky quickly after it. Over to Devo. Devo shot finds the back of the net. Somehow this pass found its way around the Vitality defense.
And through them. I mean, there's 3 people right here. This is I think that's a small
right
window as you can get. Yeah. Devo and able to turn that one in just the right place.
Through the 3 defenders. And it was Ronicky that pushed that ball through. So Ronicky's striking hasn't been as on point. It started off looking good in game 1. It's fizzled out a bit, but Ronicky has been feeding his teammates. Ronicky doesn't get that read. Oof. Devo also had flipped out of the way. If that one was bouncing towards net, would have bounced right in.
K-Dop's recognition that Devo trying to pick that ball up on a dribble and try and slow pace of play down to let everyone get set. So smart, because that means he got that big block, and now Vitality's still here cycling from the midfield.
And we've seen Alpha even slow it down a few times. Vitality, excellent vision, knowing what they can get away with.
Yeah, I think Vitality's been doing a great job changing pace of play on the offense. If they have time, they take it. Whereas Barca in this game trying to slow it down whenever they get the chance on defense, and to their credit, it is much needed. They're spending a lot of time on defense right now.
Itachi, I think he was the only Barca player to touch that ball for about 7 touches. Ronicky slowing it down. K-Dop coming in. Devo to the middle. Alpha breaking up the play. Itachi, driving it around multiple defenders. Now going to take it himself in the air. Ronicky going for the bump. Off the crossbar. Devo jumped over the ball. And now a breakaway. No. That is devastating for Barca. But Vitality, they'll take those.
You send the house, you ping it off the bar, and you get punished. Devastating is right. It feels like game 1 all over again. It's like, all right, we've got the win, and oh my gosh, we let him score.
It felt like we were watching one of those special plays of the day with Itachi weaving it around all the defenders, beats all 3, and then Devo comes in and jumps over the ball, and then it's a goal for Vitality. That was pretty anticlimactic from the Barca point of view.
Gotta rally, gotta rally. Can't linger on it. You're tied 1-1, just past the 90-second mark. Go out there, score a goal. Force game 5.
Alpha. Now Ronicky gonna be in his own corner. Fairy Peak off the ceiling. The pass down. Broken up by Itachi. Ran out of boost in the air. Also now on empty. Ronicky hard hit off his own backboard. It's over to K-Dop. Infield pass to Fairy. Low pass back to K-Dop off the post. Now Itachi going for the dunk. Fairy Peak comes in to help out. Itachi going right for net.
And look at Alpha, making sure to keep that ball close as that ball transitions from the left side of his screen to the right. It's so easy to hit that ball too hard, and he actually turned it into a goal. Oh my gosh.
Itachi.
Alpha, that was so smart. Continue,
Alpha,
go for it.
I was just going to say, Alpha, he faked that. He jumped real quick, perhaps throwing off the defense, allowing that bounce to come out to Keda.
Man, that is exactly why you make sure never to hit the ball too hard on your defensive half, because Alpha was real close to just smashing that ball right into someone on Barca's face and getting scored on. And the fact he kept that close, transitioned it all the way to offense, and then Fairy Peak and K-Dop turned it into a goal with 10 seconds.
Oh, Alpha pokes it past. Devo wanted to get the demo so bad.
He needed it. Maybe a little too greedy. Oh, so close. You gotta wonder why the defense tries to take that one off his nose, but actually you know exactly why, because he doesn't have that ball on his hood. He cannot flick the ball on you. It's just a matter of, do you time your jump right? And right there, a little bit early, went over the top, and Vitality are gonna win 3-1.
Vitality, they run a tight ship. Those were some small margins, but they were in Vitality's favor. That was a fun series to watch, though, Achieves. That had some really exciting moments.
I absolutely agree. There was a lot of fun things to watch from both teams. I think both sides, when they got on offense, phenomenal execution. At the end of the day, though, Vitality the one to execute those tough half chances and score those tight goals. A couple went in for Barca, but the defense too strong. Fairy Peak, K-Dop, and Alpha able to turn in a excellent win here.
And that was a close series for Barca. If you're Barca, you're looking forward to that next matchup. And
they played well. They know where they could improve. It's not like they just sat here and got clapped. I mean, they know that one was winnable, and they know what got away from them.
Well, Achieves, I have something in my eye right now, so I'm just going to throw it to break. And when we come back, we've got more RLCS X. Stay with us.